Hi, this is Pat Madden. I'm with Maddmac Interiors, and what we're doing here today is showing you a quick, easy way to do a room makeover. We had a client that was unhappy kind of with the room. It's been this way for a long time, and she just really wanted to change. So what we did is we started with a great new paint color, which she really loved, and then it still wasn't really jumping out at her. So what we did is we found a couple of new lamps, actually right here, that she really loved, and she wanted to give the room a new punch, something new and fun to look at. So we found these two lamps, we brought them over, and when I brought them over, they were just going to kind of be hidden along this one wall, and they're so great and really unusual that I decided to kind of take it to a whole room makeover. So with that, you'll see kind of what we're going to do is just change a lot of things around. We're kind of concerned with the natural light at this end of the room, bringing the game table back here, using some other lighting, and actually just taking the room, using what the client has, and just changing everything around. Having the courage to just say, go for it, whatever it doesn't work, we can always move things back to the way they were. We're actually going to move this table, that was a skirted table, it looks great in the room. We're actually going to move it into the entryway. As you see, we have a big potted urn that's just sitting on the floor, and we didn't want to waste it, obviously, because it's a great skirted table. What I'm going to do is just start here, and this is the flux of the whole room. We're going to make these more of a focal point. Instead of hiding them behind this wall, we're going to move the sofa out here. We're going to move the console over here against the black Asian piece, which is going to be a great complement to the lamps. Pick up the black with the reds, and that's where we're going to start. And then from there, we're just going to move things around until it feels better. We're going to move this game table over here, have the kids be more active with the game table. They're big chess players, big backgammon players. Bring some natural light. Bring some light over here with another lamp, and we're just going to get started. So that's what we do. Here we go. And now we're going to put the console here underneath the black. Now you'll see the black of the console, which definitely has an Asian feel to it, underneath the triptych here. And then we're going to take the two buffet lamps that we started with, which is going to be the new focal point of the room. And you can start to see already, just bringing that more into the middle of the room as more of a focal point with the great paint colors, with the cut silk shades, with the blacks and the reds. Really kind of gives the room a nice anchor and a nice feel to it. This again will give this end of the room a nice light. It'll give some nice reflection in the mirror. It's actually kind of a flip-top tray table, so we'll kind of angle it a little bit just to give a little bit more interest to the piece instead of just being a square table. And again, I like to angle the chairs a little bit to widen things up and give it the space, a little bit more room, a little more open feel to it. Again, this helps balance out the fireplace, gives a little bit of weight to this side of the room. Just use some existing accessories that the client has. Again, it's just doing things different, just moving things around. So obviously there's a nice Asian flair in the room, so just picking up some accessories or you can give that a little bit of a punch.
Hi, I'm Kim Wolf, and I am the homeowner. And what had happened was I had decided that I wanted to repaint this room. And it was originally a color very similar to this, but I wanted to repaint it and make it a more vivid, rich color. And I just wanted to change things around, and so I went to my friends at Maddmac, Patrick and Mary Madden, and they suggested again that I start with painting. So I did that. I painted the room, loved the color, put all the furniture back exactly where it was, and I still wasn't satisfied. And although the color was rich and wonderful, everything to me just still felt the same. Probably some of my favorite things that he did was he moved the sofa. Originally it was against the wall, and this wonderful buffet console, and the console lamps and the artwork were all hidden back here where no one could see it, and he moved it to where it's a central part of the room. And it's a lot of drama, and it just looks wonderful there. And I had never thought about putting the sofa in front of the windows, and I love how you walk in and you just feel like you could just come in and sit right down.